The reason that he picked Kamala Harris is because of the fact that he believes in, and I certainly believe, the most powerful force within the Democratic Party is and always has been the African-American women.
Folks, get ready, because you're about to see Hunter Biden reveal the truth about why Biden picked Kamala Harris. And maybe it'll surprise you, but it probably won't. But it is interesting nonetheless. So we're going to get right into it. It's going to be great. But first, do me a big favor by liking our video and also sharing it around. That way we can keep bringing you all this great, hard-hitting content. As always, Patriots, I'm your host, Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Hunter Biden did another podcast. I don't know who the guy was. I'm going to find out who the guy was. What?
Thank you.
Do we know?
I never heard of him. I
love when he does these.
I know. I love the guy doing the interview is like, he looks kind of disheveled. He's barely looking into the camera. It's kind of entertaining. And the answer that was posted on Mediaite today, which is where I saw it, rambled on for 4.5 minutes. It was very painful. Hunter Biden was very disjointed. It was like very slow, long pauses. It was like, spit it out. So we only are going to run the last minute or so where he got on point. Watch this. This is on Kamala Harris and her book, in which, Karine Jean-Pierre is out there defending the Biden White House. Kamala Harris is out there dumping on it. This is about the Kamala Harris book. Watch.
I love the fact that my dad made the decision here, let me tell you about loyalty. The reason that he picked Kamala Harris is because of the fact that he believes in, and I certainly believe, the most powerful force within the Democratic Party is and always has been the African-American women. They're the heart and soul and the conscience of the Democratic Party, and that's why he thought it was so important to have not. And by the way, and she had an incredible resume and is perfectly capable of being president of the United States, and I would have gladly voted for her.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Hunter Biden is this secretly based super right-wing plant who's just there to basically troll the Democrats. I mean, you can tell. I don't think he obviously doesn't like her. He's basically saying, like, look, she's a diversity DEI hire. You right-wingers were right about your accusations about her without even saying it. And it's hilarious. After all, I mean, Kamala Harris is a staple and pillar of the Democrat Party, being an African-American woman. By the way, she's not African-American. It's kind of funny. She's Jamaican. That country, Jamaica, is in North America, and she's only half that. So far from an African-American. I mean, not even close. Pretty goofy.
Got to say that.
But he chose her out of loyalty, and I just don't understand. I guess I don't understand why someone would choose expedient path as relates to that relationship. Their own political expediency.
Their own political expediency. Okay, so my team tells me that is Tommy Christopher, who writes for Mediaite and is a far left dude who's literally chewing gum during the interview, which seems kind of passive aggressive. But okay, yeah. So there he is, ripping on Kamala. But what it was interesting was he said it. He said it in sort of a back end way, but he said she was only put in the role because she's a black woman. And for her to now have the gall to turn around and attack us when she was, this is really what he's saying. He had to add, she's qualified, of course, I would have voted for her. But what he's really saying is she was never qualified. She got there for no reason other than her identity. So she should STFU. That's how I read the Hunter Biden commentary. Dan, your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing good for the Democratic Party about this. That Hunter Biden keeps popping up with these kind of rolling commentaries is just is awful. I mean, look, he's right. That is why Joe Biden picked her. They wanted to try to increase turnout in down in the Atlanta area and in Philadelphia and Detroit and various places. But you can't make that statement and then turn around and say, how dare she? And you know, the fact that Kamala Harris did not separate herself from Biden during the campaign, but now is doing it. Joe Biden's book is going to be coming out soon. Jill Biden, I think, is going to have something coming out. They're going to go on the attack. Hunter Biden's going to then come and defend his parents more. Like,
I, for one, love it. I hope they keep eating their own. It is beautiful to see. But look, I can't believe I'm doing it, but I'm going to have to defend the Biden family for a second. Can you blame them for not liking Kamala Harris? I mean, seriously, let's not forget, all right? A little time machine back in time here. Kamala went to the Democrat primary and basically called out Joe Biden, said he's some kind of racist, or at least heavily implied it, said he was working with the segregationists, and that people like me were so oppressed. Oh, boo-hoo. And that's a total lie on her end, but neither here nor there. That's for another day. Talks about how he opposed busing and he's so terrible and yada, yada, yada. He's such an evil, racist man. And, you know, it was a nasty attack, especially from the perspective of a leftist or Democrat. And even after all of that, Biden still gave her the affirmative action privilege of making her his vice president, which is a huge favor for her because, let's be real, the lady wasn't going anywhere. She was polling at like 0%. She savagely attacked Biden anyways, thinking it would help her because she's dumb. It didn't help her. She was, couldn't even do it in California with her own state where she was senator at. And I think she was appointed in that seat, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, neither here nor there. The point is she was a loser with no political career, and Joe Biden gave it to her. And after that, after the Democrat Party stabs Biden in the back and says, hey, you need to step down. You're not going to run. Kamala's going up. She gleefully took that mantle, even though she was terrible. And, it was politically just a bad move on the Democrats' part. Now, were they the other way? Perhaps. But now that bridge has been burned thoroughly. All that to say, no wonder they hate her. I mean, can you blame them? Honestly.
we have not heard the last of this. It's not helping us move forward. And then you have, as you say, Karine Jean-Pierre saying, what? I didn't see anything, which is just insane.
But something else she's been saying makes even more sense when you are reminded of Democrat Party politics and what they prioritize in picking their top people. We put this together since yesterday. This is just on her little book tour, Karine Jean-Pierre. This week alone, look at SOT 24A.
As a Black woman, as a person who's also LGBTQ.
As a Black woman, I am a Black woman, I am a queer woman, I'm an immigrant. Being a Black woman, as a Black woman myself, that is the thing that I understood as a Black woman, is that I meant a lot to people because of the communities that I represented. And whether it was women of color, Black women, queer community, LGBTQ community, immigrant. And as a Black woman, and I have my queerness too.
As a white man, I am sick and tired of all these queer, Black, African-American women choosing to use their identity as some kind of crutch and painting it and shoving it in everybody's faces. Aha! I got you there, cancel mob. You thought I was saying something else, but not today, Democrats.
It all makes sense. Not that we didn't know what she was doing before, but she recognizes this is the only reason she was chosen. It's opened doors for her repeatedly in the past in Democrat Party politics. And as she markets this book, she is touting the only flag she knows accurately.
As my main man, Hunter Biden, puts it, the African-American community, and especially the women, are the pillars of democracy of the Democrats. They are our main bloc, and we got to be loyal. Let me tell you something about loyalty. Folks, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please be sure to comment below. Let us know what you like about the clip, what kind of stuff you want to see in the future, and also hit that subscribe button. And that way, we'll see you again soon. And to those returning, we appreciate you. God bless.